Take 100, and I have no idea. I've done this way too many times. Hello everyone. Welcome to another Race Week and Event Vlog. I am James. As you can tell, I've done this way too many times. Like I said. There is a lot of stuff going on this weekend. All the way from Friday to Monday. I went on to get as much stuff as I can to fill up this vlog to make it more than just 4 minutes. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So let's get on into it. Starting on Friday, there's a lot of stuff going on Friday at Salina Speedway. They will have their mid-season championships, as well as a fireworks show, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I am not exactly sure. I believe that's what I saw when I checked. They will have their mid-season championships at 8 o'clock. They will have their Neesmith late models, their IMCA modifieds, their IMCA stock cars, the IMCA Northern Sport mods, and their mod lights. I know a lot of the local mod light drivers go up there and race. So it should be a pretty good race for them. And then all the way up to Columbus Motor Speedway in Ohio, which I have never been to. I want to go out there because I have never been to an asphalt track before, well, except for Kansas Speedway, but I mean, other than NASCAR. So, well, I guess this is technically NASCAR. Columbus Motor Speedway will have their Bud St. Amet, I am sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, Memorial race, plus their NASCAR Wheelin' All-American race at 4 o'clock. They will have their ARCA CRA Super Series cars, as well as the Columbus Modifieds. Crazy Compacts will be there as well. And if you are into drag racing, we come on back down to Kansas Friday morning from 8 to 6. They will have their Top Sportsman Shootout. They'll have their jack strip cars out there, plus the NHRA will be out there, which is also always awesome to see the NHRA guys out there. And then continuing on with Heartland Park, starting from 6 to 10 or 11, depending on how many cars they have show up. They will have their their Prairie Band Casino and Resort Friday Fun Night drag racing. They will have their drag strip cars plus the street legal cars, which is always awesome to see. You can see my notes here, a lot of notes. Which is always awesome to see the street legal cars guys just show up to race their cars down the drag strip, which is always awesome. I don't know how they can afford the tires after the burnout. Anyway, and then that wraps up for Friday night. And then coming on into Saturday, it'll be at 81 Speedway. They will have their Wendy's checkered flag and Red Cross night. They will have a limited amount of checkered flags that they will give out for free to. They will give out for free to kids. The kids can get those checker flags signed by the drivers during the intermission on the front stretch. The drivers will also have their cards that they can sign for the kids, for anybody really, as well as shirts to buy that you can get signed as well. And that's Saturday night. Gates open at 5, racing at 7. And if you live closer to Dodge City Raceway Park will be racing at 7:30. They will have their IMCA modifieds, the IMCA sport mods, IMCA street stocks, and IMCA hobby stocks. And then back to drag racing at Kansas International Dragway. At gates open at 8, racing from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. It'll be their Midnight Grudge Fest. This is a huge event for the Kansas International Dragway. It's been a long time since I've been out there to watch this. This is awesome. A lot of local drivers go out there to show what they got. And they also have the street legal cars out there. Like I said, I don't know how people can afford to buy tires for their cars after that. But it's going to be an awesome show. And then some more drag racing at Heartland Park, Topeka. From 10 a.m. to 7 will be their Summit ET Bracket Bonanza. It'll be they will have their drag strip cars, their ET Bracket races, as well as a Summit ET Bracket series. And also Saturday night in Oklahoma. Let me pause this real quick just to get a drink of water. Please stand by. Like I said, a lot of talking. Salina High Bank Speedway in Oklahoma. If you live in Oklahoma, I've got a message from Salina High Banks telling me what time their races start because I could not find it anywhere. Their races start at 7. They will have the B-Mod Summertime Shootout. They will have the NASCAR Wheelin' All-American Series, as well as the A-Mods, the B-Mods, the Grand National Series, and the Pure Stocks. Now, I just want to say that a lot of these tracks that I'm mentioning, I have never been to before. I have no idea what they race, if what they race is different from what down here. I'm sure that pretty much the modifieds are the same, but there are different styles of modifieds and different divisions that race at these tracks. So if you live in like Columbus, or if you race at Columbus Motor Speedway, if you race at any track in Illinois, Kentucky, Mississippi, anywhere, Oklahoma, Texas, anywhere, if you see this and if you want to take me to school, take me to school. I want to know what you race or what races at your track. I want to know. You can message me on my Facebook page, James Fermin Videos. Send me pictures of what you race out there. It doesn't have to be a circuit race. It could be drag racing, anything. Just take me to school. I want to know. And Salina High Banks, I've never been there before. I have no idea what they race. So I get confused on what style of cars that you all race. So, and here's another one for Saturday at Southern Illinois Raceway at 7 o'clock. They have their race night. They have all their classes racing, all their divisions. I don't know what divisions race out there. Take me to school. If you race out there, if you go there to see the races, take me to school. Send me pictures of what races out there, so I know. As well as this track, which I believe is in Mississippi, and I have never even heard of this track. I'm sorry, but I pretty much stick around to 81 in Kansas International, so take me to school. On Saturday at Why Not Motorsports Park, gates open at 4, hot laps at 7, racing at 7:30. They have their mid-season championships as well as their fireworks show. They will have the Neesmith Crate late models, the open wheel modifieds. See, I don't even know what the open wheel modifieds even look like. So if you have pictures of those, send me them. Let me know. They also have their Neesmith street stocks, factory stocks, and hot shots. And again, hot shots, I have no idea what the hot shots are. So again, take me to school. If you have pictures, send them to me. Let me know. Also Saturday, if you want to stay home and watch some racing on Fox Sports 1 from Gateway Motorsports Park, they have the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, which is always awesome to see the Truck Series race. I want to get out there to see that out to Kansas Speedway at some point to see the Camping World Truck. And that wraps up for Saturday. Going into Sunday, it comes back to drag racing at Heartland Park, Topeka. They have the Top Sportsman Shootout from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They have their drag strip series. See, that's the series I have no idea what races in the drag strip series. So if you race at Heartland Park, Topeka, if you race at Kansas International, if you race at any drag strip and you have a drag strip series cars, send me pictures. Let me see what they are, because it's been a while since I've been out there and I forgot a lot. As well, also at Heartland Park that night, or I guess that day, they have the NHRA guys, which is always awesome to see. I know who they are. I know what they race. And also Sunday, if you just want to stay home and see a race again on Fox Sports 1 from Sonoma Raceway, which is always an awesome track to see. The NASCAR Sprint Cup Series races, which I love. I love the road courses that NASCAR does. Sonoma, Watkins Glen. They're always hell to race on in the game too. Sorry, nerd moment. I played the NASCAR games. It sucks, but racing on those tracks. That wraps up for Sunday. Getting back to the list, I ran off on a tangent. So coming back to Monday, here in Wichita at the Interest Bank Arena at 6 o'clock, they had the Champions Bowl 2. The Wichita Force Indoor football team will be facing against the Amarillo Venom, which I have not been out to a Wichita Force game yet. It's I've had friends that go out there. They say it is awesome to see. So I want to wrap up this video by telling you, get out to your local events, your local comedy venues, concert venues, racetracks, drag strips, local sports teams. Get out there, support them, support what they do. They do a lot in your community. And like I said, take me to school. If you race at any track around the country, around the world, send me pictures of the cars that you race, or that race where you are. Let me see them. Let me know. Tell me about them. Share with me about them. I want to know. And if you have a track or event coming up, also let me know on my Facebook page. Like I said, James Fermin Videos. Let me know. Send me a message. Let me know of events going on. And I'll wrap up after 14 minutes of a video. I said I wanted to get this video longer. I did. Hello. I just want to say, have fun and be safe.